guys, this is the good, the bad, and the tarot here. Today I'm going to be doing a special reading. The reading is going to be focused on what happened to flight MH370, Malaysian Air Flight 370. I'm going to be calling on the spirits of the survivor, or not the survivors. Well, I'm pretty sure no one survived that plane crash. I don't know if you guys know this, but there have been some debris that have washed ashore on some of the French islands, Reunion, and recently there have been some sonar discoveries in the South Indian Ocean. And I am doing this reading because of my interest in the story behind MH370. It's the ghost plane that, I don't know if you know, they disappeared. They were flying from, let me go look it up here. Flying back to Beijing. The plane was flying back to Beijing and from Malaysia. There were a significant number of people on board. It was a Boeing 777, which is the largest planes out there. And they lost contact with the radar for a period of time, and then they continued flying for 7 hours without any radar contact. And through satellite contact and through piecing together parts of the story, experts and analysts have some different opinions on what might have happened. And today I'm interested in doing a reading. I did do a reading at the time of the event, right after it happened, and I had some interesting results. I didn't actually do a full reading though, and so I'm very interested to know what happens during my reading. I am going to try and contact the spirits of the dead of MH370, and if any of them want to come through during my reading for advice and to guide me through the reading, I would greatly appreciate that. As I was shuffling the cards, a few cards did fall out. The Strength card and the Fool reversed. So the first thing that came to my mind was strength in the face of recklessness. Courage in the face of recklessness. Strength also means taming the beast, so controlling something wild. And the Fool to me talks about restlessness or not going on a trip or not going on an adventure. I can also just talk about delays. So these cards to me are almost opposites. And it's very interesting because the first thing that came to my mind is really strength in the face of recklessness. And how controlling something that's out of control, how much courage that takes, how much strength that takes. So very interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and do the reading and see what we get. Spirit, if you're with me now, I feel a great deal of sadness around me. Spirit, if you're with me, we're calling on the deceased from MH370 to show us what happened during their mission to return to their country from Malaysia to Beijing, and we want to know what happened during the flight, what were the factors that were involved in the MH370 flight that went down somewhere, we think, in the South Indian Ocean. We know there are several opinions floating out there by experts. We are searching for the truth. What happened during your flight? Why did your flight go down? Why did the plane go down? Please show us what the factors are. Spirit, please show me and guide me with the cards. What happened during MH370? Malaysia Airlines 370. What happened on that plane? Why did that plane go down? I don't know if I'm going to release this video to you guys. I've never done this before. And of course, I don't know which spirit will be coming through to me. Which spirits will be talking to me through the cards. Okay. I have the Tower reversed with the Page of Pentacles crossing it. What comes below is the Ace of Cups reversed. What comes above is the Queen of Cups. In reverse, in the past, we have Judgment Reversed. In the near future, we do have the Seven of Cups reversed. The King of Pentacles reversed is in the position of how they saw themselves. The environment is the Ace of Pentacles. The hopes and fears is the High Priestess reversed. And the outcome is Death reversed. Oh my God. I'm getting the worst goosebumps right now. So I do have some reversals here. I'm going to try and walk through this with you guys. And we are doing this from the perspective of the deceased who are trying to communicate with me through the cards. The situation was the Tower reversed, which does talk about slow destruction. There was an issue with the foundation of the tower or the plane. Remember how I talk about how the tower represents the structures in our lives? So this tells me that there was some issue with the foundation of the structures of the actual airline itself, actual plane. And so this can be an electrical failure. This can be an explosion. This can talk about something that started and happened very slowly. So slow destruction, like something was leaking or something started burning slowly, is what I'm getting. Also with this lightning bolt here, you can see how it would start to kind of burn the tree from the bottom up. Can you see that? In the challenge position, I have the Page of Pentacles reversed. So I'm actually getting the first thing that came to my mind was, who is the Page of Pentacles? The Page of Pentacles is someone who is possibly a student. They are still learning. They want to learn in the material world. They're trying to grow. And the typical meaning for this to me is something that is not being allowed to manifest or to grow. This can also represent a person. So an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. He or she would be in their 20s or 30s. And with the card in reverse, there is the challenge. It's what's helping or hindering the situation. And it's interesting that I am getting a person here, and not just any type of person, a young person. Pages can also represent messengers. Can you see her pilot glasses? She looks like a pilot. So it's hard for me to say how this person is helping or hurting. I don't like in the reverse position. I feel like this card is much more powerful to me with the present with the situation and what's helping or hurting. Let me just look something up really quickly here. I hope you guys will bear with me, because I'm going to read for you the meaning of the Page of Pentacles reversed. It's about the need for focus. You are very likely to be easily distracted. Do your best to do one thing at a time and keep your mind where it needs to be. In general, the reverse Page of Pentacles can mean that you either must work harder to keep your energy and mind from going off on non-helpful tangents, or that you need to give yourself a break from your usual routine. If it's possible, even a long weekend to recharge your batteries. Interesting that they're saying batteries. Can help you come back renewed, refreshed, and more effective. So, interesting. It can also indicate someone who's gambling and needs to be careful with alcohol and drugs. So, what am I getting from this? I am getting the sense that someone was overwhelmed and not knowing where to start, possibly distracted. So, this is what's helping or hurting the situation. The root of the situation is the Eight of Cups reversed. So I'm going to be piecing this together like a puzzle right now. This is what's happening right now because, well, this card isn't necessarily helping me figure out what's going on. This card is going to help me figure out what the root of the situation is. So the Ace of Cups can talk about feeling drained or fatigued, and really talks about you must be feeling a little bit stuck. Know that with time and attention you can resolve most blockages. Try to understand what is causing blockages and do something positive. I'm seeing like fluids being drained out as well. I'm feeling like fatigue. I'm getting, if this is the root of the situation, it's like there's nothing left here. It's what I'm getting. There's not more to give. I'm getting that someone or something is being drained of fluids or energy. I'm also getting fatigue. So somehow I have to relate this back to the actual issue, which is what happened on flight MH370. Why did the plane go down? In the past, I have Judgement Reversed, which talks about a decision that was revoked. So you were going to do something and then you changed your mind. It's about going over and over and over a decision, but then changing your mind about it. So someone, this is before this happened. Someone had made a decision about something and then decided to not go forward with that decision. Is what I'm getting. I'll read you the meaning. In reversal, judgment still is very often a card about jumping to conclusions, as well as decisions and judgments which are too hastily made. If you are prone to such things, this is a clear signal to slow down and give things more thought. This can be a real time of spiritual awakening. So look carefully at how you are making decisions and judgments. Interesting. I'm just looking for any more information I can get out of this card. Sometimes even judgments which look at first to be completely unfair actually work out to be for your highest good. Control what you can and ignore the rest. I do get the sense that a decision was made, but then it was changed at the last minute. For one reason or the other. And interestingly enough, there's a picture of people on a plane and it's reversed, just like the tower. I'm getting the feeling that they were supposed to go in a direction and then at the last minute they had to change the direction. Again, I feel this is a person who is either helping or hindering the situation. This is a young person. Most likely a pilot. Most likely a pilot. And this person could have been doing something they weren't supposed to be doing. Being risky. Gambling, drinking. It's a possibility. And what do we get with the Ace of Cups in the root position? For me, it's about leaking fuel. There's a leak somewhere. I just get the sense that this person is losing fluids or something is losing fluids. And also with the upside down stuff. Why upside down? Tower upside down. I'm getting delays too. So like slowly leaking something, slowly leaking fluid, slowly burning. The manifest position is the Queen of Cups. This is all about intuition, using your everything you know to navigate your way through something, from your empathy to your psychic ability. It's about staying strong in the face of disaster. It's about navigating scary waters, scary territory, and using your intuition. I mean, the Queen of Cups, it's interesting that it's a woman here. It is a water sign, though. And so, look at how this is almost like a window. You know, it kind of looks like a plain window to me. Interesting that that's in the manifest position. That's what what they were trying to accomplish. In the near future, of course, this already happened. The Seven of Cups talks about not lying anymore, facing reality, looking around and seeing you don't have any options. The options are no longer there. They were no longer there for them. I see that possibly there is another older person. King of Pentacles reversed. These are two people to me that are, this person is stuck financially. This person is very greedy. And another earth sign. Almost like a father and a son, or this person moved up a rank, like went from being a page to a king. So if this is someone on board the plane that was on board the plane, it just tells me more about his personality than anything. And what I'm getting is someone who's really works too much or is very greedy with money. This person was obviously, to me, doing the best that they could do. I feel like they wanted some recognition, though. Again, in the environment, I have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is in the environment, which talks about a new opportunity in the material world. A new beginning.